first case, you represent a couple more officers, you win some more cases. All this without a law degree. And then finally you win this big case, representing 12 officers.
Yes.
By this time, I can imagine your name starts to ring your name starts to ring somewhere.
Yes, because all of these things became public knowledge.
Right.
It was also printed in the Daily News.
Okay.
About Lyndon Lewis won these cases for these 12 officers. Lyndon Lewis won this case for someone else. And the cases just started to grow. I think I'm either nearly to 100 cases that I've done or more.
Wow.
I was also enlightened that I have the most civil servant cases ever.
Wow.
In St. Martin as a non-lawyer.
So history right there, of course. So, yeah. So your name is already in the history. So
yes. So for what I do, and like I said, I never did it for recognition. It was never my intention. It was never my ambition to do what I'm doing. But it evolved.
It evolved
eventually.
Yeah. It took on a life of its own, so to speak.
Yes. So being an advocate for what's right, for the injustices within the justice ministry, I stand prominent against those things, and I did what I had to do.
Wow. Fast forward to 2020. Let me get it. I hope I get the number right.
2020.
In 2020, you won 17 cases against the St. Martin government.
Yes, in that year, I think it was. Yes, I represented a few colleagues again.
Okay.
In court, another group. I think it was a group of 11 or 12 again.
Right.
And I had some others that I also represented, single cases.
Right.
And I think it was published that I won 17 cases against the Minister of Justice.
In 1 year.
In 1 year.
Against the Minister of Justice without a law degree.
Without a law degree.
So
I didn't calculate them. I don't know what they did.
Whoever did the calculation, he wasn't even counting.
No.
He was just working.
I was just doing what I had to do. And I won those cases as well.
All right. Now, at some point, while you're doing these cases, and you obviously you're doing your legal work as an officer, and you're still you're doing your civil servant work. You start getting into the politics a bit.
Yes, basically after what I did, it's been a lot of riffraff, and controversial around my name, with regards to fighting for the people's rights. And then my employers or department heads basically started to personally victimize me and attack me for what I'm doing. So they tried to paint me as, how you would say, I'm thinking in Dutch because we do everything in Dutch.
Right.
But they basically tried to paint me black.
Right.
They tried to paint me, they tried to paint me black. They tried to fire me.
Right. At some point, they have let you go.
At some point, yes, they also did.
But you were paid fully.
Yes.
While they let you go.
Yes.
So while you're doing all these things, the powers that be, the ministers, obviously they're taking this personal, and now they're thinking it's an attack on them. So now they're trying to attack you and try to get rid of you.
Yes.
So to speak.
So they tried also, and I took them to court again in 2016. It was 2015 they sent me home.
Right. How was that? When they sent you home, and on what basis? What grounds?
Oh, they just put dereliction of duty.
Dereliction of duty?
They just said, oh, you cannot come because there's an internal investigation. And later on, I fought it as well, and then they had no choice but to put me back to work.
Wow, because they couldn't find what?
It's just basically they're trying to maybe incriminate you or, like I said, paint you black. But like I said, in this business, you have to have evidence.
Right.
So you have to be good. And one person that's going to do their due diligence is me.
Right. And you did it.
Yes.